Hello, Internet. So yeah, I was streaming this last time, um, and I have this issue with my PS5 where the Ethernet port will sometimes just like freak out, and it's like, Ethernet cable not plugged in, blah blah blah. I flashed on the screen a bunch, um, or it just like abruptly disconnects, and I had that happen last time, like mid story mode, like quest. So sorry about that, but we'll jump back in. Hopefully it's like back before I started that part. We had a really like crazy story beat happen, and then of course like that happened right when it was happening. So I'm hoping I get to pick up before then. I don't know. We'll see. Since I never really have connection issues usually when playing, so we'll see. And also iMyth is only on the banner for like another day, so I gotta really try to get this done and get these polychrome. I'm sorry, astrite. That's funny. But yeah, get this astrite. Because flipping, yeah, I've got a day and 18 hours. All right, so I'm gonna try to get a ton of story progress. If I do get caught up on the story, a ton of event stuff, but I'm so close. I think I'm like 40. I don't remember actually. I'd have to look in the thing, but yeah. Anyway, if I get done with the story chapter, I might do the next one. I've got like 3 hours here before I'm gonna go and watch the news of the day. But yeah, let's get back to it with Rover, Imeth, and what happened long ago, or maybe not so long ago. Let's continue.
Imeth still isn't back. But if my hunch is right...
Imeth, have you been out terrorizing those snowfluff seals again? They scatter the moment they see you. Keep this up, and it won't be long before there isn't anyone left in the Frostlands to play with. Have you finished your lessons? You start school soon. Maybe spend less time gaming, hmm?
Nuh-uh! They love playing with me. Why else would they crawl over and play before running away? And my lessons... You promised me another level of split stars. No takebacks. But I want to learn how you folded that thing first. Can you show me, pretty please?
You mean the paper plane?
Yeah! Mine always nosedives right away, but yours flew so far. How?
Of course, there's a trick to it. I'll teach you. But first, you finish your lessons. Then we'll fold planes together, alright?
Okay. You promise?
I promise. Cross my heart.
I've been wondering how to tell you this. And now... When I was little, I woke up one morning and realized I couldn't remember the sound of my parents' laughter anymore. Their voices, their faces, their warmth. Everything about them dissolved in the void storm. Later, even the memory of forgetting them began to fade from my mind. It terrified me to the bone. I didn't know how to fight it. I felt cold, and I knew I had to do something, anything to make it stop. So I ran away from the Outer Woods by myself. I hid in the Starwood Riseway and made my way to the Frostlands. My parents, one was a foreign researcher, the other a Roya. They were stationed here during the Void Storm. I wanted to return to where we once lived, but I couldn't remember the way. I stumbled around for so long, until I finally reached this lake.
Don't worry. Everything's okay now.
My past self saved you.
I was sinking into the lake, choking. Everything was fading, until a pair of warm hands caught me. They held on tight and pulled me out. And when I opened my eyes, I saw you. But then I realized the talisman my parents had left me was gone, probably lost to the deep. The thought alone broke my heart. I cried so hard, and you had no choice but to scoop me up, comforting me as best you could. You took me back to your cabin to get warm. And after that, well, you guessed it. I stayed with you there, under your care, until the day you left Lahai Roy.
Why did you keep this from me?
Because it would have been awkward. Imagine someone you don't remember runs up to you, all smiles, saying, "Long time no see, I'm the kid you used to look after." And what would I even say next? Want to go visit our old cabin? I listened to you and topped my class, or, "Yeah, I accidentally got myself killed, my bad." Saying any of that would only burden you. You never asked for any of it.
Since I woke in the Gorges of Spirits, I've met many people from my past. They've helped me recover pieces of myself. It's a good thing.
I can make my own choices. You should have a little more faith in me, Imeth.
I see. Then I'll just shoot away. My freshman speech, my first song release, the time I hit a new sync rate record. You missed all the big moments. But I couldn't be mad. I knew you were busy. You were always off saving Solaris from the lament. You had to, and I do think that's a good thing. So I thought, why can't I do the same? Look, I kept Lahai Roy safe while you were away. Sure, there was a cost, but not bad for your unofficial apprentice, right? The more you save, the steeper the cost. I've always known that. But some things, you just gotta do. You mean after you left? Well, pretty normal, I'd say. Went to school, enjoyed my days, just like you wanted me to. And then, I became a ghost. Since then, it's been drifting between the Academy and Void Space. See? There is a bright side. Dying gave me a free pass into Void Space. I'd call that a win. Gotta explore somewhere, right? Saw you? Oh, you mean that thing you brought up in class? About me helping you take down the Eye of the Threnodian? Honestly, I don't remember a thing. But if the Threnodian was involved, it must have been in Void Space. Anyway, no clues from me. Threnodians having weird powers is nothing new. Or maybe you were just seeing things? Hey, easy now. Just rest here tonight. We'll handle everything tomorrow when you're stronger. Project Rebuilding Myself is going great. Once we reach the exostrider and recharge with the reactor, we can make for Sigilum and finish it for good. I will take care of the problem for you.
We will face it together, Imeth.
Of course. But for now, bedtime. You take your old room. I'll be in mine. Kinda takes me back, saying goodnight like this. Just like old times. Good night. Huh? When did I fall asleep? My paper plane. I have to show it to him. This cat stuffy he gave me is so warm. I love cuddling it when I sleep. Feels like he's right there with me. I drew my favorite story. The Challenger fighting the dragon, and the lone hero battling the evil Galactic Empire. But I can't get the colors of their clothes right. Oh well, I'll just ask him to help me later. It's really late now. If I go out, he'll worry. Oh no! I forgot to save my game. That was my best score ever. Next time, I'll definitely beat his record. I'll show him.
Imeth, what's wrong?
can't sleep?
Are you sad right now?
No, just thinking about some things.
You're lying. You are sad.
You see right through me, huh? I'm not sad. Well, to put it in your words, I guess I'm thinking about my homeland.
Then, do you want to go back for a visit?
I can't go back.
Why? Can I tell you a secret? After Mom and Dad went away, my chest always felt all tight and heavy. When people in the tribe talked to me, their voices always sounded really far away. But that day at the lake, after I cried in front of you, the feeling got a little smaller. I didn't feel so bad. I know you can't say this stuff to other people, 'cause they all think you're super strong. But I'm just a kid, and I don't think you're that strong. So, if you need to cry, you can cry with me. I'm really good at keeping secrets. So, you don't have to be sad by yourself. Okay?
My homeland is far, far away, Imeth. The people there gave me a mission. That's why I came here.
What kind of mission? It must be really important to come so far.
It's complicated. Too complicated for you right now.
Then just pick a simpler way to say it. I'll listen really carefully.
A simpler way. Put in terms of your space fantasy gacha games. I came here to save the world. To do whatever needs to be done to fulfill the mission. For as long as it takes. But was it the right thing for me? Because one day, I realized I would never return home. I couldn't stop thinking about that faraway place. More than I ever had before. In what you'd call dreams, I'd go back, stand there, just stare at what I once called my homeland. Even if staring didn't change a thing. Even if it was pointless.
Oh, I see. You miss home.
Maybe. But talking with you makes it not so bad. There's still a lot I have to do in this world. This won't stop me. Don't worry about me, Imeth. Yeah?
I'm your family too. Until you find your real family and can go back to your homeland, I'll be right here with you.
Sounds good. Thank you, Imeth.
A dream of the old days. Homeland.
Morning! Off to see the Exostrider we go!
So I actually just remembered it's Tuesday, and there's usually a podcast I watch slash listen to, but I will try to get this story chapter finished. But yeah, dude, that part that just happened, that was wow. Like, I did not have that spoiled for me, so I did not know that was going to happen. And that is just like a complete, just like mind blowing revelation. As far as like, we got a flashback with Rover, uh, like at the presumably very, very beginning of his adventure. And like even then we had like the whole space station sequence where like you see him fall through space onto Solaris, right? Which is like the very beginning of the game. And like right before you wake up in the gorgeous spirits. Cause like this whole time it's like, it's just amnesiac Rover. Like we know he's from the past or something, or just like he has a past, but we don't know what's going on with it. And like for the longest time for me, I was kind of just like super whatever about the story and the character, because it's like it just seems like when he teams up with Abby, because Abby's like, oh, I'm an ancient creature too, blah blah blah, we're friends, and it's like you just had this like incomprehensibly old, or I shouldn't say old, well, yeah, old, right? Like you had this incomprehensibly like old and ancient character that just like was out of time and out of place, but you didn't know like where they were from, or like you couldn't really frame it of like for how long, or for how long have they been like this, or what happened, blah blah blah, how did they get this way, all these questions with no answers, and a game just like never really gave them to you, right? And then we finally get like something, and it's like holy crap, like not only did he, I mean, obviously we saw the like cutscene when you fall from space, but that's like at the very beginning when you first create your account, dude. So it's like that was a long time ago, like back at the beginning of the story. And then like you've got this part with Amos, where it's like before it's like before everything else, right? It's like before Black Shores, before Shinjo, before, I guess not before Black Shores, because he was at Starfire Academy, whatever it's called. They did mention like as a Black Shores agent of the Bloom Blossoms, right? So it's like so this is like still in the timeline slash continuity of like what's going down with that stuff. But still, it's like it ties in, and then like but he didn't know all this stuff, right? So it's just like such a like wow, that effing happened, right? Of like you know all this stuff happened back in the past, but then also Imeth was there, and then like as a kid though, right? So it's like, oh, that's pretty effing wild, because we meet her and she's a ghost, and it's like, oh, what's going on with this lady? And then it's like, well, actually, you knew them in the past, and it's like, what? Oh, that this is good. This is like the best story beat I think the game has ever had so far. And it's like coming off of the like this whole Lahiroi chapter has been pretty good story wise, like story and lore wise. The Chisa stuff, I still like, I still stick to my guns on it being kind of slow, but I guess it makes sense if you want to like build the, like I'm not saying that's a bad thing per se. It's just like it was like objectively speaking, not a lot happens, and like you just have like a very linear, whatever story beat. I mean, you do get like the neat thing of like the whole she's out of time as well, like a whole 20-year time skip for her, or not a time skip, but just like she loses 20 years of time because she's stuck in that Sonona sphere, right? So that's an interesting like mechanic as far as or like plot mechanic of like she's also like out of time. Or time displaced. There you go. Time displaced. But yeah, let's head on over to the sigillum, whatever the robot thing that we're fighting is called. The whole Aleph one, Thermodian stuff too. It's like, I don't know. I thought that was kind of weird, right? We like go to a whole different. I don't even know what to call this place because like like all the like portal jumping through and like different realms of exist, like it's, or just like every time we go through a portal and it's like, well, we're not in another dimension or whatever, we're just going to some other location, but it's like, how are all these places connected on like supposedly the same like planetoid? It's just yeah, it's just that's the other thing, I guess, besides the whole like incomprehensibly old characters that are just like been around for thousands of years. At least for Abby, he's like, oh, I'm thousands of years old or whatever. Just, or like that some throwaway line way back when I brought it up before, but just like, okay, so is Rover like an ancient creature too? But it's like, well, maybe he is anyway. But let's continue, and hopefully I can get through the story chapter and get some pulls in, and maybe get, if not get Imeth, get closer to getting Imeth. So let's continue.
Looks like a long way. Better take the bike.
The Exostrider is surrounded by water. Perfect chance to test out that bike Dr. Luke modified for us. Are you ready for the end?
Imeth, once you get all your power back, will people be able to see you again?
Hard to say. There's no precedent for my situation. It's all just theory.
But what if it works? What would you want to do then?
Haven't decided. But I'm definitely going on a proper tour of the Academy. If that happens, can you come with me? Look! It's sleeping. Look! We've reached the Exostrider's feet. Once I find more pieces of my existence here, I'll be strong enough to face Sigillum. We take that thing down, and this is all over. All right, let's race full speed ahead to the finale!
control.
Imeth! It's heading straight for the Exostrider. I have to catch up and get Imeth back.
Complete.
It's throwing up barriers to block my path.
Make whole.
Need to find a way out of here first. Sigilum isn't just after the reactor core. It's targeting my frequency and Imeth's piloting control of the Exostrider as well. What exactly is it planning?
Go home.
Enough! No more of this stupid idea, Sigilum.
Imeth!
If destroying you is the only way to protect him, then so be it. Damn it! Can't force reboot.
Open Strider Gate.
Not while I'm here. Don't even think about it.
Imeth can't fully control the Exostrider. She needs my help. It's like Imeth is doing everything she can to keep Sigilum away from me. And then there's the Strider Gate. There must be a connection.
It's already speaking more clearly now. I can't let it drain any more of his frequency. Gotta pull it inside. Gotta end this for good.
Are you alright, Hymet?
All good. Inside the Exostrider, I'm the one in control.
Go home.
I'll destroy Sigilum. So, just go. Stay away from it, okay? Please. I'm begging you.
Hymet?
Why refused? So lonely.
A minor hiccup. Ow! Feather drones.
Moment of rest.
assemble.
Strike from the shadow. The wicked.
Ghosts don't feel pain. Time to shine.
Obliterate.
From the sky.
No hesitation. The wicked will face judgment.
Nuh-uh. Evil repel.
The end has come.
Refuse.
The hour is upon us.
It's all right. I'm okay. No tricks.
Obey the Strider Gate. Go home.
Shut up!
Go home.
I said, shut up! That is not home! I won't allow anyone to harm Rover.
Hymet?
Don't worry. It will end soon.
Projection mode.
Solar flare!
Light show of the finale! Fire!
Order confirmed.
Swift and resolute. You will obey!
This fabricated dome shall melt away.
Whirling up!
Why?
Come on!
All silent.
Stars, light up tomorrow. Light up! Cannon ammo. Charge. Cluster cannon ready.
The savior rises! Starlight over the seas!
Scorch through the void!
No tricks. Come on, little one.
Must rescue.
A minor hiccup. From the sky, smile!
Sparks, ignite the world!
This mission has become an eternal shackle.
What exactly are you hiding from me?
You don't need to know. I will protect you.
Inez, haven't you noticed you're not yourself right now?
For what cause do you fall silent?
One more time. Down with the curtain.
System integration complete.
Souls sing in harmony?
To the Savior's victory! See it through! Body limit unlocked.
The savior rises! Hey.
Bad timing.
For what cause do you fall?
One with the sounds.
For what cause do you refuse?
Be gone. One with the sounds.
Whirling up!
At your command.
Consumed by time.
Enter the ghost!
System in-
Blade cleaves the night?
Peril purged in light!
Enter on cue! Come on, little one! Light show of the finale! Fire!
Order.
For what cause do
Duty
you
call.
fall silent?
You will obey.
Flawed
Put
trajectory.
together. Shadow descends. Bad timing. One with the sounds.
The shackles of purpose. Break here.
Form of mech. System integration complete.
No come on, little one!
For what cause do you refuse?
One with the sounds.
Souls sing in harmony to the Savior's victory!
Imeth and Sigilum are gone. Is this Imeth's old door? Since she can resonate with the Exostrider, even after her body was destroyed, her frequency must have merged with it.
Isn't it so incredible? We're here sharing the same time and space. In your eyes, the sparks look like thousands of bright stars. I have gazed at for thousands of time. Da, 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 da.
Goodbye.
You build a world of miracles, some mundane but precious. The stream of shimmering daily moments return way to my soul.
A poster of Fleet Snowfluff's fan meeting.
My feet that solid ground is dead, so I sing together. Every light I'm giving all goes back to you, goes back to you.
A photo album.
Isn't it so incredible?
I am Imeth, the Academy Star, a synchronist, a savior. Please, look at me.
The stars look like thousands of bright stars. I have gazed at 4,000.
piloting the exostrider. Huh. It doesn't matter to me. But if this is what it takes to lighten his burden and ease his pain... Saving the world. Huh. Nothing but a pair of shackles. Heavy, eternal shackles. No. He can't ever know this. I must keep this secret. Bury the truth deep. Why? It hurts. What should I do?
I can't go back.
Oh, are you talking to me? I just heard the most hilarious story. Couldn't help myself. Since you asked, how about I tell you? Once upon a time, there was a black cat who set out to save the world. Why? Because everyone told the cat it was a savior. The cat didn't get it.
When it opened its big golden eyes, it was just stuck in this tiny cardboard box. And inside that tiny box, it was crammed full of even tinier little creatures. The cat was shocked. It had to tiptoe around, careful not to step on anyone. These tiny creatures, even living in their tiny box, had so much misery, so many disasters, constantly just waiting for the other shoe to drop. "Please save us," they begged the cat. And of course, the cat agreed. Even if they hadn't asked, the cat would have helped anyway, because that's who the cat believed it was, a savior. And so the cat took up its sword, always fighting, always talking, always roving. Saving the world over and over. Until one day, it realized the cardboard box had been sealed shut. Isn't that kind of laughable? Where's your sense of humor? Isn't it absurd? The sheer ridiculousness of everyone ignoring the fact that it's just a cat. But in such a laughable story, somehow everyone else gets to be happy. The ones who relied on the cat, the ones who hated the cat, they all got exactly what they wanted. But what about the cat? It wants to go home, but no one remembers. The box is sealed shut, and the ones who put the cat in there have already turned their backs on it. Even the cat itself has forgotten. Isn't that so absurdly laughable? My head's been loud. There's this question that just spins and spins up. I still don't have the answer. Now that you're here, I want to ask you what you think. That person is my family. Family is supposed to look out for each other, protect each other. So I want to do something for him.
He doesn't say it, but I can see it. All the stuff piled up inside him. The more you hide, the less you share. But I saw him recently, and I think he seems more carefree than before. The sunlight in Jinzhou, the flowers in the Black Shores, the winds of Renacida. He told me all about this new journey. It made me happy, truly happy for him. I guess forgetting can be a blessing. If you don't remember something, it can't hurt you. So I started thinking, maybe I shouldn't tell him what I saw in void space. All that pain he carried about his home, it's gone now. Why bring it back? If not knowing is happier, why ruin it? Even if the truth destroys that happiness, I can't. I don't want to see him hurt. I want to protect him. We all need a little hope to keep going, right? I want him to hold on to that hope. What Sigillum said is unnecessary. It's been feeding on his frequency, trying to complete itself, spouting things that should have stayed unsaid, things that would ruin his peace. I must destroy it before it spills the truth. I brought it into this world. I'll be the one to take it out, too. Nothing truly matters. Not even saving the world. But you have to believe what you're doing has meaning. That's the only way to keep moving forward. And that's why.
Stop, Imeth.
I told you to stay out of this.
I know you did this for me, to protect my happiness. And I'm grateful. But it's over now. I need to hear it. All of it. Whatever the truth is, it's my burden to carry. My choice to make. Carrying this on your own hasn't been easy, has it?
Do you really want this? Even if it changes nothing? Even if it only weighs you down?
Things only weigh on us because they matter.
All right then. Back when we lived together, you once told me you'd come from a faraway place, that you were on Solaris to carry out a mission. Current research suggests the Exostriders and Sentinels were made with technology from the same civilization. I think that civilization is the faraway homeland you spoke of. You never spoke of it to me or anyone else again, so I kept it to myself. Until I died and slipped into void space as a digital ghost. As I wandered through the ruins devoured by the Threnodian, I stumbled upon a faint frequency. Your frequency. Time is chaotic inside void space. There's no telling when it had been devoured. But I could feel your warmth in it. After so long without you, I couldn't let it go. I kept it with me. Guided by its strange connection to other frequencies, I traced my way through countless overlapping spaces until I found the remains of an Exostrider. That was when I realized that Exostriders were built to transport Sentinels. They trekked through stars to deliver Sentinels to Solaris. Until, during one jump, the Threnodian Aleph 1 must have noticed them. Its hunger had festered for so long that not even devouring the entire universe could sate it now. That frequency then led me to another relic consumed by the Threnodian, a creation built by the same makers of the Exostriders. It was beyond my understanding. I could only guess its purpose. A communication satellite. And within its ruined shell, I discovered frequencies tied to you. From those fragments, I saw the messages you sent home. Not about your mission, but full of longing. You said you wanted to go home, even if just to lay eyes on it one more time. But their reply was a rejection, because it wasn't part of your mission, because it was unnecessary. They were the ones who cut communications. They ignored every wish you had outside your mission. They forced you into this life of roving. And still, you crossed the stars to fulfill their wish. How could they? How
dare they treat you like that?
In that moment, I was drowning in pain. I didn't know how to help you. I didn't know if I should tell you. I didn't know what future you'd even want. That's when your frequency I'd been carrying with me, it was corrupted by the void matter. It tore through my power, and Sigillum was born. It was born from my mind, from all my worries, my fears, everything I imagined you'd suffered. At first, it acted on nothing but the instinct to go home. It craved your frequency, trying to make itself whole, trying to seize access to my piloting control.
So it could reactivate the exostrider and cross the strider gate to get back home.
Exactly. The more of your frequency it consumed, the more coherent it became. I couldn't let you hear those words, so I tried to destroy it. This is what I've been keeping from you. I'm sorry.
I'm glad you chose to tell me this, Imeth. Hearing this, it's a lot to process. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't. I just need time to figure out my next move. This homeland of mine, even saying it feels strange to me. But don't worry. The journey I've had since losing my memories, the hope I found, that's mine to keep. No one can take that. Saving the world? I never saw it that way. The people and civilizations I met, they saved themselves. I was just there to help. Jinjo's soldiers fought through retroact rain till dawn. The Black Shore's bloom bearers ran themselves ragged across distant lands. Renacita's factions all dared to defy the dark tide. The High Roy's people never stopped reaching for the stars. I'm no savior who fell from the sky, and no one ever saved themselves by waiting for one. There's been plenty I couldn't do. Losses I couldn't prevent. Sacrifices I had to accept. But I'd do it all again. Every bit of it. If this was a mission from my past, I'd be lying if I said I didn't care what they thought of me now. But that's a question for later. Right now, we have more important threats to face. The fact that I choose this path even without my memories, that tells me this is who I am. I can't stand by while the lament brings suffering. I care about this world too much.
But I'm afraid you'll feel alone.
With everyone here? With you here? Not a chance. I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
So, this is your choice. Is it worth it?
I know where I'm going now. That's what matters. Not where I started.
Then keep going. No matter what.
The core. It's returned to the Exostrider.
It's one step closer to finally awakening.
And you? Your power should be restored now that Sigillum is gone.
It's more than restored. The core's return has rebuilt my frequency from the ground up. I'm a full Exostrider resonator now. My original body is still gone, of course. I'll always be a ghost in the machine. But my existence is now strong enough to be detected. It's like a faint current turning into a bright, flickering spark.
So will others be able to see you now?
That's right. Guess our little road trip movie's come to an end. Time to head back to Star Torch Academy. Together.
All good on your end, Golden Boy? Lucilla mentioned the Exostrider in the Frostlands just moved. Please tell me that was you.
That was Imeth. Given how well you know me, I assume you know her too.
You found her?
I brought her back to the academy. It's a long story. I'll fill you in when there's time.
Understood. But I do have to ask, on Lucilla's behalf, what's the status of the core?
It was returned to the Exostrider.
That explains it. The Research Institute is reporting a spike in void matter concentrations over Lahai Roy. Voidstorm activity is kicking up again. Back when the reactor drive was in the sky, its annual self-diagnostics caused the Exostrider's greatsword pointed at the Threnodian to weaken. The Exostrider is probably running the same procedure now to integrate what you returned. Best for you both to stay within the Academy until peak season passes.
All right. I'll be careful.
Next time you're in the infirmary, we should revisit your old plan. The one tied to the Exostrider, the Strider Gate, and the Threnodian. For now, just be with Imeth. It must be a great relief to have her back. I'm happy for you. You've earned a break. Get some rest.
Looks like Imeth is at the auditorium. What's she doing there? One with the sounds.
Let's just make do with a nutrient.
You know what? I just had a brilliant idea.
Why do I feel like someone's about to get in trouble when you talk like that?
Hey! That's a totally unfair stereotype from when I was a kid playing with snowfluff seals. I was just thinking, now that people can actually see me, I could, attend my own fan meeting. An unfinished song completed after all these years. Doesn't that sound amazing? I know, right? You have to come too. You have to see this star perform. Forget all your worries for a night and just enjoy the young energy of Star Torch Academy.
Entries open, everyone! The fan meeting will begin soon. Welcome! We're giving out souvenirs too, if you join.
For years, the little website I threw together to post songs kept getting comments. They'd talk about how much they loved a song, or share problems they were having in their lives, and then they started connecting with each other. I never saw myself as a hitmaker. I was just an amateur, singing what was in my heart. But over time, they stopped being just my songs. They became a melody that connected people. If my listeners want a complete song, I'll finish it for them. Or maybe for me, too.
You really do care about the people of Lahairoi, don't you, Imeth?
I guess I do now. Wouldn't have said that at the start, though. To be honest, I never had some grand passion. Before I became a ghost, I just wanted to live an easy, happy life and try a little bit of everything. And my whole I want to be a savior thing? Well, that was just me trying to copy you. But after I died, I had all this time. Time to notice the people and things in Lahairoi I'd overlooked before. So many people here dream of becoming stars themselves, but that was never my dream. I'd rather be the one who looks up at the stars, the one who watches over them.
Really? But the way I see it, go on then, Imeth. I want to hear you sing.
You'd better, because you're my most important audience today. But first, you need a better look for the show. There, brand new, just like I remember you wearing. Looks good, right? A new place calls for a new look. Ah, this brings me back. I remember when you used to wear this around the academy. You'd leave a whole trail of swooning admirers in your wake. Solaris' great savior. What? Are you blushing? Since when is having charm a bad thing? Now, go grab that seat over there. Best view in the house. I scouted it myself back when I used to nap through lectures. As for me, it's showtime.
Isn't it so incredible? We're here sharing the same time and space. In your eyes, the stars look like thousands of bright stars. I have gazed at for thousands of time. May all features take flight. With the truth to be your guiding light. Let your curiosity set your spirit free and wild like fire. If a lonely night surprised to see our dreams glowing brightly, every second is worth it. You're beautiful, a miracle, someone in the treasures. The stream of shimmering daily moments read your way to my soul. Is the mirror giving? It might be the solid constant, so let's sing together. Every light I'm giving all goes back to you, goes back to you.
It's her! Fleet Snowfluff! That's definitely her voice. Oh, I can't believe she's actually here. See? Skipping class was totally worth it.
Oh, she's so bubbly and spirited, just like her songs. I'm getting her autograph later. Of all the songs she's posted online, my favorite is Indigo Universe. What's yours?
Of course, it's the Tard E song. It's so funny and catchy.
You can't be serious. That song's pure brain rot.
Imeth. I heard that name from a senior in energy science, but I never imagined she was Fleet Snowfluff. No. No, I can't accept this.
Why?
Because she was the social butterfly of the academy. The professor's headache and their golden student all in one.
I still don't see why that's upsetting. It all sounds great to me.
Oh, her song, Fallen Petals. After hearing it, I always pictured Fleet Snowfluff as a tender, gentle soul. But now... Oh.
I mean, she never really seemed that way from her online replies. Maybe your impression of her was a little too personal.
Imeth from Rebel College. She's been missing for years. Why would she be here?
Imeth? But the same one Professor Sakya always talked about?
Yeah. She always wanted her as a mentee. She still brings her up to us. I thought the biggest problem would be that little rascal refusing to finish her studies, or me finally losing my mind from her antics. I never thought she'd just vanish. Professor Sakya is going to be over the moon to see her.
Can't believe I've lived to hear the full version of this song. I'm gonna cry. Oh, you're so talented. Why did you stop posting new songs all these years?
An autograph! Please, Fleet Snowfluff!
All right. Dry your tears. Autograph coming right up. Why haven't I been writing? Oh, you know how inspiration goes.
My homeland, the Sentinels, and the Exostriders. The Exostriders were built to transport the Sentinels. The wreck Imeth found in the Void Matter suggests not all of them made it through. The wreck's design matches the Exostrider here in the High Roy, the one forced to go offline to stop the Thnodian. Their power should be comparable. So, why was one destroyed and devoured, while the other managed to stop the Thnodian and seal the Strider Gate with its greatsword? Where did that strength come from? There's a piece that's missing.
All done. Let's go. Please, a little meet and greet? I used to host huge parties at the Academy.
So, where to next?
A wander about the Academy, just like we planned. No rush, just a quiet stroll. This is incredible. Having company like this? The boredom I felt as a ghost could have literally killed me again. Want to go up top to feel the breeze? I'm so happy right now. Really. Even a fake sky can hold such beauty.
You might want to brace yourself before Nana's health seminar. The content...
Let's just make do with a Nutri-Pack for now.
Now that your frequency is stable, what will you do next? Stay in Lahai Roy, maybe?
The Threnodian here needs to be dealt with first.
Of course. Typical workaholic. I knew you'd say that. LF1 won't be an easy fight. But I believe in you. You're the one who keeps making the impossible possible. And after that, will you keep traveling? Any destination in mind? Of course. Take your time. This world you've chosen is vast. You can go anywhere. Are you leaving now?
Yes. There's something I have to do. The Academy will look after you. Or you can go back to live in Bjorder Woods.
When will you come back?
I don't know, Imeth. I'm sorry. But I'll come back to see you when I can. I promise.
You promise?
Promise.
Then I'll wait for you here in Lahai Roy.
Don't feel you have to. The world is vast. Don't let me, or Lahai Roy, hold you back.
But you can live for so many years. What if I'm gone by the time you return? Sorry. I shouldn't have said that. You should go now.
Imeth.
Just go!
I know you're worried.
It's not fair. Why does it have to be you saving the world? You're always so exhausted, always getting hurt.
Look, Imeth. I've walked through lands torn apart by the lament. Every tear weighs me down, and every cry breaks a bit of my heart. Their pain is no different from mine. Neither is their joy. So if I can help, I will. I have to.
Then I'll be the one to protect you someday.
You protect me?
Yes! You're not invincible. You get hurt, you get tired, you get sad. You're just like everyone else in this world. So I'll protect you. I'll chase off anyone who tries to hurt you, like Karia from Space Fantasy.
I'll become a savior, just like you. Don't laugh. I'm serious.
All right. I'll stop now. I know you're serious. And I'm listening to every word. I'll be counting on you then, Imeth.
Tired?
The frequency Sigillum took is coming back. It's not a great feeling. Abby's already helping me recover through the tacit mark. I'll be fine soon.
Just close your eyes and take a nap. You deserve a little peace. You can count on me.
Huh? Why am I in control of Sigillum? Is it because I absorbed its frequency? Imeth's mind space is even more chaotic than last time.
Sigillum. Back for more? I thought I made a mess of you last time. I can tear you apart 1,000 times, but you never really die, do you? Fine. You're going to sit there and listen to me lose it. After all, there's no one else to hear this.
I can't speak. Or move. Was Sigillum incapable of speech back then?
You know, I found something interesting in the Exostrider's reactor drive. A message left by my future self. Years ago, while sailing the stars towards Solaris, an Exostrider caught the attention of Aleph-1. Both of them tore through the Strider Gate, clashing in the caverns deep below. The Exostrider has combat features, but it was still no match for Aleph-1. Its body was shattered, energy nearly depleted, and void matter kept pouring through the Strider Gate. Aleph-1 kept pushing, desperate to squeeze its whole disgusting bulk into this world. It was almost successful. It would have ended everything. But then a girl named Imeth emerged from inside the Threnodian itself. The great savior, making her dramatic entrance at the final moment. The Exostrider watched her touch its great sword, the one pinning the Threnodian. Their resonance sent a surge of power back into the reactor drive. It turned the massive blade, forcing the Threnodian back through the Strider Gate and driving a seal over it. But the human girl who had resonated with the Exostrider, she was dragged through the Strider Gate with the Threnodian. vanishing from Solaris. Forever.
Imeth was the key? She helped the Exostrider seal the Thenodian?
I was shocked at first. But the moment I stepped into void space, it all made sense. This distorted black hole of a realm where time and space are warped. It appeared when the Thenodian came to Solaris. Anything lost inside can exist in multiple moments at once. Things caught in it can be thrown into junctures of time they were never part of. And I can move through it all. The void matter can't touch me. Do you have any idea what this means?
Imeth, where is this going?
It means I can use it to go back. Back to the very moment Aleph 1 descended. Time, cause, effect. A perfect closed loop. But my meeting with him all those years ago, that wasn't the cause. It was the effect. Only by resonating with the Exostrider and dying as a synchronist all those years ago, could I later become the Exostrider's true resonator as a digital ghost. And only in this form could I cross void space, return to the past, and power the Exostrider to save Lahai Roy. And only because Lahai Roy survived could he have ever come here, rescue my younger self, and let me grow up here to become the chosen synchronist in the first place.
No, I have to get Sigillum to move. I need to stop!
Only I can do this. It has to be me. Just like him, I can't turn away from a responsibility like this. There's just one thing. One last wish. Just one more time. I want to.
Imeth.
Every time the reactor drive ran its self-diagnostics during peak Voidstorm season, I tried to reverse time. And every time, I failed. I just wasn't strong enough. But now, further along the timeline, the edges of void space are beginning to collapse. I don't know why the Thenodian is changing, but I know there won't be another chance. I have to make the jump now, during this peak season, while void space is still stable. I'm not that child who needed protecting anymore. I have a duty to fulfill. Lahai Roy is my responsibility. So if I can help, I will. I have to. But before I go, I want to see him again. That's my one selfish wish. I want to talk to him. To know how he's really been. I want to spend a little more time with my family. I was always afraid that when he finally discovered the truth about himself, he'd feel so alone. But it's all right now. He told me about his journey after losing his memories. It was meaningful. He met people. People who care for him, who miss him. People he formed connections with. So even knowing the truth about his homeland now, he won't be alone. He has a reason to keep living. That's enough for me. Now I can finally let go. You? How?
Imeth, don't you dare decide this by yourself!
You're the one who taught me that my pain is no different from anyone else's. I can't turn my back on the responsibility I have. Forgive me.
Imeth!
She's gone. This is the piece I was missing. Luke said the core's self-diagnostics would trigger peak void storm season. She knew. When she returned to the core, she already knew. She's been waiting for this moment. Waiting to travel back in time. The lake in the Frostlands. The void matter is densest at its depths. If I'm lucky, I can find a way into void space from there. I can still catch up to her. I have to move now. I'll have to jump into the lake from there.
Don't go!
Huh?
This can't be the only way.
It is. The void matter can't hurt me. Don't try to save everyone on your own. This time, you have to trust me.
No. If you do this, there's no coming back. The Strider Gate will shut you out forever.
This is the only way. The loop will close. And Lahai Rui will survive.
I'm at.
And we will find each other in the Frostlands. Journey well. I hope to make you proud. I hope I haven't let you down. My body, it's breaking apart. Have to overclock to get through. Oh, should have known it'd be this brutal. We had our time, short as it was, but it mattered. But even family can't stay together forever. The time to part always comes. I've long come to terms with this responsibility. I don't regret a thing. But still... Wish I didn't have to leave you.
So, what kind of person do you want me to be when I grow up? teacher? A scientist? A singer? Huh. Which should I choose? Maybe a model? Oh, a pastry chef? Oh, what about an animal caretaker? What would make you proud?
Imeth? My only wish for you is that you live a happy life.
I see.
And you? What's your wish for me?
I wish that in your long, long life, you never forget how to feel the sorrow and the joy.
Oh, getting to share this final journey with you makes me so happy.
Imeth said someone lifted her from the lake when she was a child. That's when she lost her talisman. It wasn't my past self who saved her. It was me. Right here. Right now. My failure to save Imeth, has it already become part of Lahai Roy's chain of cause and effect? There's still a way. I can't give up here. Imeth is on the other side of the Strider Gate. I'll just go through it and bring her back. Someone has to pilot the Exostrider, open the Strider Gate, and deal with the Thernoidian anyway. I'll do it. The odds are slim, but they're not zero. It touched the talisman, then ran away. Is it trying to lead me somewhere? That direction. It's the Synchroling training grounds.
What's wrong? The simulation pod won't open?
Seems so. It bugged out with an emergency error and just locked down. Maintenance is on the way.
But it's showing it's occupied. Class just started. No one could have gotten in yet.
Imeth?
The train for Star Torch Academy and the Frostlands will be departing soon. All passengers, please take your seats and fasten your seatbelts. Void storm hazard level at transit stop low.
This is her paper plane. You can keep it, if you'd like. I know you're not Imeth. You're only a piece of what she left behind, kept alive by this talisman. But if you exist, it means she's still alive too, doesn't it? Otherwise, the Solace-kin couldn't have brought you back. So, it wasn't for nothing. If I hadn't gone looking for Imeth, I never would have found this talisman. And you wouldn't be here at all. Luke told me you're a piece of her. A thread that might still tie her to this world. If I follow it, maybe I can find where she is. You might have only said that to comfort me. No one has ever seen what's beyond the Strider Gate. It's all just guesswork. How long has it been for her since she was pulled into that chaos? Is she still alive? And if she is, how much longer can she hold on? I don't know. But I will hold on to hope. Because the world she saved is so full of it. So peaceful. And so beautiful. It's strange, seeing Imeth so quiet like this. I will cross the Strider Gate and bring you home. Wait for me, Imeth.
Don't be sad.
Fresh wash of sunlight spreads over the grass and window panes. When the last wisp of smoke dissolves in the lake, as if nothing had changed, those black and white turn into colors and every piece of bitterness of the gleaming. Find myself whispering your name as one touch my skin. I see time finally shaded chains flying free like a paper planes in the
Oh my gosh, no, it took many months, but I'm finally caught up with the story. I finally got up with the main quest. Oh my gosh. Wow, that took forever. That was really good though. That was, man, that Lai Highway. I don't know if that's the last chapter for Lai Highway, but that was really good section with Amith. That was fantastic. Just all the it's like the lore dumps, story beats, past Rover stuff. It was quite good. Also, like, it kind of ended on a cliffhanger too, right? Because like she's it's weird, right? Because like she starts off as a ghost, then we got her like in a corporeal form where people could see her, but then she like that was such a good scene though. Like it goes like that part when like Rover is Sigillum, robot, whatever, and he's like in her mindscape, and she's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna sit here and tell you what the plan is." And then he's like, "No!" But he can't do anything because he can't move or talk, and it's like, ah! It's just that was good. That was great. And then she's like, "I'm gonna go back to the beginning. Stop this from ever happening." Oh no, that's not what it was. It was like it was the effect, right? Because the cause was her interaction with Rover in the past and stuff, right? And then she's like, "Well, this is just the cause. The effect is me stopping the Thernodian, or stopping ALF-1 before it gets through the gate. So I have to do this." It's like, oh damn. So that was man, that was really good. That was quite fantastic. Oh man, that was good stuff. That was quite good. Also, like the weird musical interlude. That was like the third one. They just kind of seem out of place. Wait, what just happened? I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, whatever. I kind of wanted to read these as I was turning them in. I just clicked on the wrong one though. Well, it's 224. It's one of these, right? So, oh, Nameless Explorer with Luke. Oops, oh, excuse me. Start that voyage is far. I just like all the flashback stuff too. Like when there's that part when yeah, the part before Rover sleeps, or like the part before he like loses his energy from like his resonator being, or not his resonator, his frequency fading. And she's like, you know, tell me about some of your adventures, and he goes all the way back to the. That's not Timefall. That's Death Stranding, but like the part in Ginger with like the rain that makes the time like slow down or stop or whatever. I forgot. It's been so long. But like, you know, back to Jiran, or the general dude, and our good old buddies, Shinzi and Yang Yang. Back to like the 1 point whatever it is. It's like that happened. And then like what was the next part? It was Mount Firmament. And then it was like the whole. It's weird, like the way that she like, or like it was phrased. It was like the archipelagos or something, or the peninsulas of like Regiguna, Septimont. Septimont. Before this was my favorite. Septimont. I was like, man, Septimont was really good. But that was just because it was a finale, so it was like building to like this, you know, that like it was building to the climax where you face off against the Thernodian, right? But this is top that, dude, because it was like it's like doing a good job of like calling back to the stuff before, but then like it cements itself like as a whole new thing of like this is where we're moving forward past like your past adventures, but then also like some interesting stuff of like I'm gonna say like past timeline, but like alternate timeline Rover, because you know that's like the cool thing, like when she's talking about all like the stuff that she saw in the void space of like the alternate timelines where the Thenodian had already won or whatever. That's intense. And so like when Sigil or Sigil, I keep saying the wrong word, right? And that's like the cool part to me because like I was kind of like thinking like, is this Rover at the like it kept saying stuff about like go home or don't go home or whatever. I was like, wait, this is possible. This is Rover because this is possible. Like this is like one of the timelines or like the like getting to the end of the thing where the Threnodian wins and then like it's like Rover in the suit because well well, I can't remember now, but like I was just thinking like this has to be Rover. Like he's talking to him. Like initially when you see him or see Sigilum, whatever, it like attacks you, but it's not like it's like holding back, right? And then obviously it's like siphoning your frequency. So like farther in we got to the chapter and it was like just like getting more powerful and like just like kind of leeching your power. It's like okay, it's not really trying to do anything except for take all your power. So it's just trying to like rebuild itself, right? Because it is you, it's your frequency, just an alternate version of you. Oh, that was good stuff, dude. But yeah, dude, this is quite good. Anyway, deepest part of this world of size. Aim through the screen array. Surface of the Royal Frostlands. Also the part of the talisman, because it's like that was another thing that was like kind of a theme in this chapter with the cassettes, where the Lahairoi citizens was like their frequencies are. Well, they say they're burned on the tapes, which is like a weird way to phrase it, as opposed to like recorded or whatever. Because that's not how cassette tapes. I mean, I guess they're special cassette tapes. You can burn things to them. Or maybe they said recorded. Maybe I'm thinking burn, but like so that their frequencies could be saved if something happened to them, so they could be like brought back in some regard. And then she had like the talisman, and that was a whole thing with the creature thing. I forgot what it's called, but yeah. Reach the cavern. But yeah, dude, just like really good storytelling. For I don't want to say that like really good storytelling for a gacha game. Like or just I don't like saying a gacha game because it's a third-person action game. Gacha is just the monetization, right? Like you could literally play this game, not spend a penny, and engage in the gacha, but you're not like I mean, it's okay. The gacha's there, but like you don't have to pull anything after a certain point. I feel if you're just playing the story because you get trial characters, right? So you don't even need to worry about the gacha. So they call it gacha. It's like, okay, technically speaking, yes, it is gacha. It has gacha in it, but it's like that's the monetization. That's not the actual gameplay. The gameplay is more of a third person hack and slash action game. But yeah, or character action, whatever. Oh yeah. Also, there was the whole concert thing, wasn't there? Rock, paper, scissors from me last time. Because I didn't turn all these in after the game, my connection crapped out. I'm sorry, my connection didn't mess up. My Ethernet port is just stupid on my PlayStation, so I'm gonna keep saying that. If it ever happens again, I'll just buy another cord or whatever. But it could just be like I need to clean the connectors as well. But I don't know. Defeat Sigilum together with Amos. Man, that was really good though. I was quite impressed by the storytelling. I like the narrative beats in this game. Just they've gotten better for sure. Like these last two sections from the Chisa story stuff, because that was basically 80% story, 20% combat, and it was mostly just storytelling and like narrative stuff, and not very actiony. Like this is like a lot of really good stuff as well, going from that and like building on it. It's quite a good job they've done. Wait, do I have a thing? Yeah, this is extra upgrade. I can't upgrade this one though. Huh. I can't upgrade this. Okay, whatever. Oops, I can upgrade the like other tree, just not the. I don't want to upgrade this one. I can't upgrade the skill tree though, so whatever. See, I feel like since this is just the dismounting thing, I'm not going to worry about upgrading it past the first one. I also find it interesting, like, whenever you go to the section, the music changes. Wait, what did I get? Did I get a new livery? It's like that, yeah. Okay, because I was like, why is it saying new? Or black and gold and purple. Nice. The idea of the fact that they have like all this other stuff on here for like the different stuff, it's like, wow, they really thought this through as far as like the monetization aspect. Because I'm like, oh, there's different stuff for different characters, what? As soon as I saw the effing, yeah, the Uno one, I was like, oh man, I kind of want to get that one, just like, I guess there's also an iMyth one. Also, just like the fact there's just like giant robots in this chapter too, that was really like, I mean, it's kind of like, it like matches the thing though, because like their whole like thing at that specific class of the academy is like, you know, training to pilot the robots and go through the gates. They just happen to be combat robots. So we have like a whole like Pacific Rim, okay, not Pacific Rim, it's not drift compatible situation, but just like giant robot Gundam style, you know, just, you know, is like, it's there, but it's like it's like there's so much other stuff in the like chapter. It's like a background noise of like, oh yeah, there's also giant robots, and like the sweet giant robot fight. It's just like, dude, that one like ability she has when like she summons the thing, where she like, and like it plunges the sword down. That animation, dude, that's effing wow. There is so much like flair and style on the combat for the for her stuff, man. It's just like, holy crap, it's fantastic. Okay, let me do this daily quest, and I guess I'll come back and see if I've got enough for the pools. I probably don't. I mean, I've got all this other like quest here though, but it's like, you know, I've only got like a day, and then she's off banner, dude. So it's like a bummer. Hey, take it. What's up? I have a bad feeling about this. Plants. Wait, what? Hold on, dude. Did I just go to the wrong thing? Anyway. I think I did. That's weird. I hit the thing on the... Oh, maybe I hit the wrong thing? I might have the wrong thing. That's the weird thing. It's like she went to like being a just completely shell of a person. But she's like, you know, not a ghost anymore. It was also kind of weird because it was like the whole
The lenses
like the
convert
rover
into
thing,
infrared
right? Where it's like, you know, you've got this whole
In Zhonglang's usual
thing
dialect,
where it's like,
this
oh,
place's name means
we met this person, they were a ghost, and then we made them like, you know, physically corporeal. It was like, you know, where they can actually exist in the world now. Then they then they went back in time to sacrifice themselves. But we were able to save like a sliver of them, so now it's like just enough that we could probably bring them back. So it's like, on the one hand, it's like, you know, one of those things with the game where just like it's always a happy ending and there's no like real
Why is my
there's no real like consequences. Everything seems very inconsequential.
spectral analysis indicates a 12%.
Like it's always a happy ending for the most part. The Cheez-It chapter was like the one exception, I would say, because she's time displaced forever unless they undo that somehow. How come I can't get my bike? What the what, dude? But yeah, that, you know, it's like we save the day. Now we're gonna save the day and like make everything better and basically hit the undo button on any bad stuff that's like that has happened in the previous chapter up to this point. It's like, hey, what do you know? Everything's fine. It's like, what? It's like, even though we just said that you can't come back to beyond a sliver of
leave it to me,
or and you're just gonna be in you can never like come back and like as you were as a person originally before the whole gate incident, we'll say, where you saved the world and stuff. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out to get you back. Also, the audio mixing here seems like a bit off because you've got like the music playing, and it just like completely overpowers the sound effects. Like there's no like I can't. There's like I'm sorry, I can hear, but there's like no sound effects from anything happening when you're on the motorcycle. Like your music, your jams are just going. Echo projection stuff. Wait, what? Zip zap gonna take less. Okay. Zip zap. I think I had that happen before. There was like a thing where there was something like on the horizon, and like I did the thing, and then seriously. I can't just like equip them. Anyway, not gonna worry about it. I have no idea how long this is gonna take for this daily. I should probably not have did this. Anyway. Oh, we've got a fucking like delivery thing now. Maybe.
Wind, guide me.
Oh yeah, also Rover, he said the thing, dude. Like, hold on, let me find it.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
I think he said that line. That exact line, dude. He said the thing, and I was like, he said the thing because he was talking to Ameth, and she was like, you know, like when she was like talking about the whole thing about like why she did what she did, and like the people that sent him from supposedly off planet, but we don't know. Like, it's implied it's like either off planet or just very like a planetary scale distance, like light years possibly away. I'm thinking it might be the New Federation because they did reference that area, that territory in Lene's story, and it seemed very lawless, and it kind of like, if you think about it, it's like you know like why would they send someone across the galaxy piloting a mech that had some sort of like god entity in it to like that's the other thing is like when we went like when they talked about the Sentinel program of like what were they doing with the Strider Gate things, and it was like they were like seeding planets with gods or whatever, and it's like what? Because like we all know what the Sentinels are, and then like that's how they were getting the Sentinels to planets, and then like this is just like the story of like how one bad jump messed up like a whole thing, and this is how like the whole, I guess this is the whole Rover project. It's not called that, but like I'm gonna call it that now because I guess apparently something went wrong, and now they're like, well, Rover, you gotta fix this, and they just like send them in, and they don't bring it back, and it's like, oh. So that was pretty wild. That was super wild actually, because it's like, wait, what? They just sent it across space?
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared
He said
future.
that exact line, dude.
Leaving the past behind.
I create button clipped it. So if he said it, I'm gonna be like, dude, he said the thing, and then like come back to this part, clip it, and be like, ah, he said the thing, he said the thing, and I was like, what? Oh my gosh, I've heard that so many times. And he said it, and I was like, oh, he said the thing, and it was just like, dude, that was like that part. That hit as hard as when like they did the login rock with Galbrina in the Renacida finale, because it's like she's like turn around and look, and it's like, wait a minute, this is a login screen, and then it's like, oh, I'm in the mind space or escape or whatever, and it's like, what? Oh, there's been some really good some really high points here the last couple chapters of this game. I will say, being able to enjoy it like on a casual level of just like I just play, I don't worry about in-game anything, I just jump through the story. I don't even mess with the events. I don't have time. I can just play the game and have fun. It's great. And it's just like, dude. Yes. But yeah, dude, that was, man. The Sentinels through space thing, that was just like, what? Just. I mean, they didn't really go like farther into it because it's like, well, okay, but like, are all these Sentinels of a like virtual, like synthetic like nature? Because now that I think about it, that's probably what it was, right? Like that's probably what the thing was. It's like we sent these things through space with people piloting them, but they were like somehow probably like, you know, they were whatchamacallit, it synced to the mechs. They only like resonated with the mechs, where we had some sort of like built-in whatever, however this works. I don't know, I just play the game, right? So, alright, I got all my astrite. Do I have enough to get at least a 10 pull here? That'd be nice. Oh, there's the IMF chassis, $25. Oh man. But I'm not giving PlayStation any more money, so. Damn, dude, they like, yeah, motorcycle skins. So it's like a whole, like, don't even like think about the flippin' the aspect wing thing. The flippin' motorcycle skins. Like they've got, you know, character skins and motorcycle skins. The whole thing. It's like, well played, Wuthering Waves, I guess. How much of this do I have? Hold up. 490. Oh, I got 5,000. I can, yeah. And there's nothing in here, so I'll just go ahead and use it on the weapon in case I get the character, so I can pull over the weapon. 11 for 3 thingies. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna jump in and do events. I'll just do it off stream because it's not related to the story at all. So, and I have no idea what I'm doing most of the time. Not most of the time, just like I would not be any. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna be any good, but like it would not be something I think would be worthy of, you know, streaming, embarrassing myself like that. So. Dude, there's no gold Tide Pods. Alright, whatever. Do I even have enough to get a temple here? No. Well, that sucks. It does. That's a bummer. That is a huge bummer. Alright, I'll just pull the 6 I have, see if I can get like single. Get rid of the single. Ah, buttons. I don't have 640 astrite. At least not yet. Let me see if there's any like free login stuff. I guess there's the trial stuff. Yeah, dude, I'm at a day 16 hours. What's Intel briefing? I have no idea. Okay, hold up. Okay, the 3 at the top are going away, but this is just... This isn't anything. This is just the banner we're in, or the update we're in. Okay, so 3.2 is next. I guess. Alright, the trials will be up for another day, and then this is just... These are here more often, right? Let me check the days on these. 12 days, 21, 21, permanent. Oh, I can get the outfit. Yeah. I'm not wearing it though. I kind of like this one more because it's just used to what I'm used to seeing. This one's just got a bunch of stuff on it. Also makes me just think of like, you know, if your past self was wearing it, you know. We're not our past self anymore. Thank you very much. 21 days. Permanent. 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 Is this the card game? I really like the card game. If that's what that is. Okay, so some of the stuff's going away, some of the stuff is... I think there's like one thing that's like not 21 days on that list. I just went through. Yeah, this thing. Everything else seems like it's gonna be around for like a couple weeks still. I guess I could try some of this other stuff, but like, dude. I'm just trying to get some astrite out of it, right? You know what? It's okay. I'm not gonna embarrass myself. Let me just... Let me see if I get anything from the stuff I'm pulling here. If I do, cool. If not... caught up on the story. Well, that's not true. I could do side stuff, but I kind of, yeah, that would take time away from like other stuff I could be playing. So now that I'm caught up on the story, I can, when the next story chapter drops, I can finish it immediately. Then I'll be stayed, caught up on the story, right? And I can just do events until the next story beat, and just finally be up to speed on this game as far as like getting to where I'm caught up on the story for flipping the first time in forever. Because it's been a long time coming. Like, I haven't been caught up on the story, I think, since Mount Firmament in this game. And even then I was like still like a bit behind. Like, I think I started playing that like the week after it came out or something, because I had caught up from like the 1 point whatever, or whenever this came out, and it had like the beginning chapter stuff. Played through it, and then like Mount Firmament came out, but I didn't get around to it until like a bit after it came out, so I was like still kind of behind on it. Oh, I'm all out, dude. That's a bummer. I think I would pull the. Oh wait, no, you don't want to pull those with that currency, right? Yeah. Alright, we're good. So let's see if I pull these. Well, there's only 6. And if I pull them and I get nothing, I get the little pink coral at the top, right? It's 420. Yeah, out of 5,000, that's fine. Yeah, then we get the pink currency, then we can use that for pools as well. And then, yeah. And then we can just maybe pull some more and get something. But also just like really good pacing, because they basically, like, we still haven't fought this area as Threnodian, so it's like, wow, that's really well paced that they saved it for this whole chapter of like getting the Ameth, and then, or Imeth, I keep saying Imeth. We still have to like save her and then like fight the Threnodian of the area, Alaph1 or whatever, get that situation settled, and then maybe have an idea of where we're going on the next story chapter. Like, or not. Okay, I clearly don't know how the currency in this game works. I thought I'd have like some more stuff here, but I don't. So, silly me. Alright, well, whatever. Okay, it's weird I got like all that music stuff. I thought it would be in here for the thing. Alright, well, I'm going to go back to Jinjo. That's where I'll log out, because there's no like actual, or not actual, there's no, yeah, I can't go back to the main menu, that's what I'm trying to say, jeez. But yeah, let's go back to Ginger when I'm about to stop the stream. So if you see me going here at the end, that's how you know I'm about to hit the stop button. But yeah, that's it for Wuthering Waves. I'm caught up on the story for the first time in forever. Many months. Probably over a year. And let's try to keep it this way this time, and then I'll just, finally be able to jump in and do events, get astrite, pull for characters, yada yada yada. But yeah, that is it for now. So until you see or hear from me again, thanks for watching, and I'm now signing off.